Hey everybody, it's Maggie from Personal Euphoria with today's plank story. If you don't want to do plank today, what I would say is do an eye exercise that's going to feel like nothing. You can listen to the story, but look out a window somewhere and try to notice the farthest thing you can see. And then look like in another direction, farthest thing you can see. And just look away from the screen and things close to us for a bit. All right. Years ago, Matt and I and a couple of friends rented a houseboat on the Erie Canal, and it was a fabulous trip. We loved it. I can't recommend this enough. But I will say, you don't get a lot of training. You get up there, they take you out for like an hour and teach you how to use the houseboat, and then they send you on your own. And you can, go up the river or down the river. You can pull over anywhere and kind of anchor to the edge, and then you can take bikes off the boat, and some people can ride and some people can stay on the boat and keep going, or you could ride your bike and come back. You could anchor in like a town. But throughout the trip, at certain intervals, you have to go through locks that you come into the lock, you have to get to the edge, you tie off, the water goes up or down depending on which way you're going, and then you continue. And as you're approaching, you have to radio in, and there's all these professionals who manage the locks and the water flow and the moving of boats. And our crew was never drunk when we went through a lock, but we were so bad at maneuvering the locks that the people who ran the locks just presumed we were drunk. And so they would talk to each other and be like, oh, I just got the drunk ones. They're on their way to you. And honestly, it's almost embarrassing that we were so bad. It's almost like should we have just been like, yeah, we're drunk. That explains it. But we weren't. It was like we'd come in crooked, and then we'd have to get one side of the boat towards the edge. And if you know anything about boating right now, you're losing your mind, because you're like, that one edge of the boat has a name, probably the after, rear, starboard. We needed some extra lessons is the point, but it was manageable. We got it done. The people really do talk you through it. So if you need a fun trip that's a little bit different, houseboat on the Erie Canal, and you might excel at going through the locks. You might be able to do it drunk, actually. It may not be that hard for anybody else. With that, I hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, keep moving.